Hi, folks.
We are in England and Germany. And bonjour.
No, we're following France.
Why do I
France
keep mixing
against
up?
Germany.
France against
We're
Germany.
talking about real important European teams, not like some Johnny-come-latelys. And we are just watching the anthems because we're just in from practicing Gaelic football and hurling with friends from South Africa.
I'm noticing that. Well, it's a game in Ireland.
Anyway, we are nearly through the first round. This is the last game. I haven't actually got the results of the Portugal-Hungary game yet, so that'll be happening in a few minutes. What have you thought about the first round so far? The games so far?
It's all been good, crazy, cool games. Some right, some wrong. Everything's mixed up.
What was your favourite one so far?
Well, my favorite one, I've really not got to see ones, but which one is the highest scoring one, do you think?
The game between the Netherlands and Ukraine, where the Netherlands were 2-0 up, then the Ukraine came back and scored 2 goals, and then the Netherlands won with the last goal.
Yeah, it was
I think
a
that
really
was the highest scoring one.
Yeah, one of the highest scoring ones. It was a really good goal.
Mm-hmm. I, for one, managed to see the exciting game between Spain and Sweden last night.
And who won? No one.
It was no score. It was a very, very... It was not a great game.
It was a dull game.
Anyway, so here we are. We are looking forward to France, and we're sort of seeing it up above. We're looking forward to France against Germany. Redmond, who do you think is going to win?
Well, it's a big game, but I just honestly have to say France. They're good attackers equal one man Well Neuer. One person cannot make a good team, like always.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that they'll have much chance. Lloris is going to be good in goal, but I can't remember the name.
Where does he play and who for?
Bayern Munich, and he plays for Germany.
Thomas Müller?
Yeah, Müller.
Or Kimmich?
He's not going to really score any goals, so I'm going out 2-1 to France.
Yeah, I'm going to go the same, 2-1 to France. The thing about the French team is they have the depth. If there's any injuries, France can do
lots of stuff.
Their second team is as good as their first, but this is the first game, so they might not have any injuries. And Germany's first team is always very good. 2-1 to France, I think, as well. Mm-hmm. We will be back at half time and then at full time, maybe in a different location. See you in a moment.
Bye.
Right, so half time, 1-0 to France. What do you think, Redmond?
Well, France is doing well. I thought they would, but there's only 2 more goals that really need to be scored before our scores get right. And France,
do you think that there's going to be a goal for each team at this point?
well, they're both playing well. I don't think Germany can maybe break through, but it's unlikely. And France might break through again, but I think they might break through again, but it's possible, but it's likely.
It's possible, but likely. So there you have it. That makes lots of sense. For my part, I think France are relatively comfortable. I think they've taken the foot off the gas after scoring, but Mbappe is on the road, I think. I expect...
Not this Mbappe.
This Mbappe, yes. I think Mbappe is hungry for a goal. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be 2-1. I wouldn't be shocked if it ends up 1-0 or 2-0. Yeah. Germany are clearly a good side, but they don't feel like a team that's going to break them down from my perspective. All right, be back at full time.
Bye.
See you in a bit.
Bye. Hi, it's full time, and the score is 1-0 to France.
To France or France?
France.
Anyway, go on, talk about the game.
Well, Mbappe, there's 2 good goal shots, but they weren't goals, they're offside.
Why was that?
I don't remember.
Yeah, Mbappe scored a beautiful goal that was offside, and then he set up another great finish for Benzema, who was also offside. That one went to VAR. But France didn't really play as much in the second half as they had in the first, I think that would be fair to say. I would say is we saw some excellent game management from Didier Deschamps, the France manager, former Juve manager and player. And the Juve player, Rabiot, was one of the best players, I thought, for France. Even though Mbappe, every time he got the ball, was electric, he didn't get a hold of it that much, which is to be expected. It was largely game management tonight. France did very well early on and kind of held on to it. Could they have done better? Possibly. What do you think?
They could have done better.
Could you join us in the video that we're doing
for
your...
done better in the game. I think France should have scored 2 goals, honestly.
They were a little bit unlucky, but I mean, it's a reasonable offside rule now rather than the preposterous millimetre thing. And yeah, they were offside. Simple as. Yeah, unlucky perhaps not to have done more. Germany never really looked like scoring. The best chance they had, I thought, was the one that hit Gosens in the area and came back out. So France take the win. They joined Portugal, who won 3-0 earlier against Hungary. I think Hungary, and I hope Hungary, given their crappy attitude as regards the kneeling for respect, I think Hungary are going to get beaten about the place by everybody. Redmond, are you in the video at all?
Yes.
Then why am I doing all the talking?
I don't know.
Okay, well, clearly we don't want to do any more. So then do something. Not.
I think France could have done better, and so has Germany. They had some good players up their sleeve, and they didn't really do much with them. So I thought if they could just do a little more with their players, I think it could have been a 1-1 draw or a 2-1 win to France. But 1-0 is the final score, so I cannot change that.
Our third own goal of the tournament. Another game without a scorer, ironically. Well, another game without a person who scored for their team, we'll say, put it that way. We go into the second round of games, Redmond. Anything you're particularly looking forward to seeing? Any team that you have been impressed with in this first round?
Well, the first round, I've really been impressed with the Netherlands or Holland.
Yeah, go on.
They've been really... I'm not surprised. I'm very surprised how Virgil van Dijk is not there. And
he's injured.
He's injured. And they're still surviving. Yeah.
I have not been all that impressed with the Netherlands. I think France managed their game well today. Belgium looked good against Russia. It's the teams you would kind of expect. Germany didn't look great, which was a bit of a surprise to me. I didn't see the Portugal game, so I can't comment on that. Spain disappointed me, especially after their first 10-15 minutes. Who else have I expected to do well? Yeah, I didn't see the England game either. I wouldn't put any great decision on any of the results in the first round. France, looking at it, they weren't impressive, but they managed the game well. And you don't win the tournament by playing brilliantly in the first 2 games. You don't. Or even the third, maybe. Sometimes the third. So, yeah, we go into the second round starting tomorrow with the next couple of games. So, yeah, we'll pick a game or 2 in the next round, and we'll talk to you then. Him and me are both heading to bed now because it's gotten very late.
I'm a parachuter has accidentally landed in the stadium.
I doubt it was accidental. Right, mister, time for you to say goodbye and time for you to go to bed.